Hello everyone, welcome to Gyan Mimansa in our continuous video series. This is the video where we will be discussing our question number 4, the question that I am giving through Telegram channel. So in today's video, we will be discussing this question that I gave you the day before. What do you understand by economic growth? Explain the difference between economic growth and economic development. In your opinion, which parameters should be included in economic development? So the question has three parts. First part is, what do you understand by economic growth? So you can bifurcate this question into marks. So okay, 2 marks for your understanding of economic growth. Then you need to explain the differences between the economic growth and development, 5 marks. And then which parameters should be included in economic development, 3 marks. So you can, always try to bifurcate if there are multiple questions, and 150 words is the total question limit. So try to write introduction or the first part in around 35 words. Then you can go for around 100 words for the second part, and around 25 words, 80 to 90 words for second part, 25 words for the third part, and 15 words for conclusion. So it is around somewhere around 170 to 180 words. And for any question where 150 words is the limit, you can try to limit it by 180 words. Okay. So let's start. First, what is economic growth? So output based growth of any country. Example, you can give GDP, okay, GNP, etc. These are the factors of economic growth. So you need to write a good definition. Remember the definition, and you can search it at anywhere. For this, I'm just giving you one basic idea that any monetary growth or the growth in production of goods and services in any economy, that is economic growth. The first part for 2 marker, that you need to give an example, GDP, GNI, etc. These are the indicators of this economic growth. Then the differences. This is very important part. One thing is the question wants you to explain the differences. What students did was they just wrote the differences. When you are asked to explain the differences, so try to give some examples also. Okay. First difference is economic. This growth is just monetary or in the form of economic. While development, it also adds your social welfare. So you can give your example for social welfare like health or road infrastructure, etc. That is part of development and that is not part of the growth. Then second point, it is unidimensional. That is only think about the growth in production. It is multidimensional. As we talk about, it is not only about the production but also impact of production. Then third, we can say that this is quantitative only, works on quantity, but it is qualitative. So here the quality of life also matters, right? Because if we are like per capita income maybe 1 lakh rupees in India somewhere, but if there are people who are earning 100 and if there are people who are earning 100 crore every year, so that is a lot of difference. So we cannot say that it is a developed country. We can say that okay, quantitatively it is good, but qualitatively we cannot say that it is developed. And then we can go give some parameters for this GDP, GNP, etc. for our growth. But for our development, human development index, we can give gross happiness index. We can give these examples for our development. Okay. Then growth generally is the feature of developed countries. Okay, so developed countries are now looking at growth. US countries like US growing at the rate of 1.5%, 2%, less than this. Okay, they are generally looking at growth because they are already developed. Okay, that means they have good social welfare infrastructure and their happiness index, human development index are good. But for developing country, we cannot only focus on growth. Countries like India, we need to focus on development. When basic amenities are done, then once we are stable, we have good infrastructure for health, education, and everything, we are good with environment, then after that we can focus on growth. So these were few differences, but you need to write these points, not only like this is unidimensional, this is multidimensional, this is quantitative, this is qualitative. No, You need to explain in a few sentences, in one sentence. Just don't write a single word. Okay. Then the last part was which parameters should be included. So parameters, one thing everybody, most of the student missed was the environmental well-being. So this is one of the major factors. Parameters should be included in development. Then other, health is very important parameter. Then education. Then you can write status of women. Lot of things. Okay, status of women. Then per capita income, consumption, the state of agriculture. These things. Inequality, equality, status of lower castes. Okay, so status of lower classes. These may be the parameters for that. Then you can conclude that why countries like India should focus on development, because it is multidimensional thing. Okay, we cannot be a welfare state or true democracy until Sarvodaya, Antodaya, sorry, Antodaya. So that is given by Gandhiji, phrase given by Gandhiji. So until and unless the last person, the poorest of poor, gets the benefit, we cannot call ourselves a true democracy or a welfare state. So for that, we need to focus on development. So by this, you can conclude your answer, right? So now next question for today. Recently, Prime Minister termed the current relations between India and Bangladesh as Sonali Adhyay, that is golden chapter. Examine this statement and bring out the issues between India and Bangladesh. So you need to examine this statement. Is it correct or not? If it is correct, then what are the points favoring it? And finally, you need to bring out the issues between India and Bangladesh in the current scenario. So this is again 10 marker, 150 marks, CS2, and you can write it and submit it info@gyanmimamsa.com. I'll be sharing all the links in the description box below. You can join our Telegram channel for all the updates. Thank you. All the very best.